So this Tim Pool versus the Quatering situation is something that I've been wanting to speak on for a long time. It's something that I've talked about on stream, I've talked about in private with other people, and I think that it's finally time for me to talk about it in a video. I've been thinking about what I want to say about this, how I'm feeling about the situation for a while, and I think I finally have my thoughts collected. There's no doubt that Tim Pool has been embarrassing the Quatering, and the Quatering has been embarrassing himself as well. And I do want to start off by saying that I have like crazy amounts of respect for the Quatering. Obviously, I want to do content that's similar to him. I want to cover similar topics to him. I don't want to make content exactly like how he does it. I want to do it a little bit different, but I like the topics that he covers, and I really respect the channel that he's built. And I think that's something that a lot of people need to understand, because I was talking about this on stream last night, and something that a lot of people need to understand is that we can call out somebody for doing dumb things and not like try to end their channel and pull our pitchforks out and go light their channel on fire. Like, I saw somebody last night in my stream, he was saying like, it's time for the Quatering's channel to burn. I'm just like, dude, calm down. Like, we can call him out for doing stupid things and let him know that he's embarrassing himself without burning his channel down. Like, we need to be able to disagree with people and call people out for doing stupid stuff without taking it to the extreme every time. Like, it's okay. The Quatering makes good videos. He makes good content. We need to be able to, let him know that he's getting embarrassed right now and not have to, take his whole channel down. So I hope you don't think that this is me trying to beef with him. I just simply need to call this out. Like, it needs to be said. Somebody has to say it. Nobody else will say it. Fine, I'll say it. I'll go ahead and say it then. And something that you'll learn about me really quickly if you're new to my content, I archive everything. Everything that I think might be deleted, I'm screenshotting that shit. So here is something that the Quatering tweeted out back when he was mad at Tim Pool, back when they were beefing. Tim Pool was saying the Quatering is just like the Young Turks and Hassan and all of them. Here is something that the Quatering tweeted out. In late 2019, Tim Pool raised $1.2 million for a decentralized news network. I forget, Subverse was it? What happened to that? I guess I'll have to divert from making my garbage tier content and do some real reporting like I was told. So it seems like he got his feelings hurt, and he was like, you know what? Let me dig into Tim Pool. And also, this is in Photoshop. Like I said, there's just something weird with my photo viewers on my computer. I need to get a new one. But that's why I didn't fabricate this. You can go check it on the Wayback Machine. It existed. And if you think I would fabricate something like this, then you're insane. But it was obvious that the Quatering was emotional about what Tim Pool said about him. And this is a common thing with the Quatering. He will tweet things out of emotion and then delete them. And whenever you tweet things, I don't care if you tweet and delete stuff, like random stuff, like I love my dogs, and then delete them. Like, nobody cares. But when you tweet things about people, especially something like this, you got to stand on it or address it and say, you know what? Sorry, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean to insinuate that Tim Pool was stealing money from people or anything like that, which he did kind of clarify here in the response. I want to be clear here. Lame influencer drama aside, literally no part of me believes Tim stole the money. It's probably sitting in some LLC account or something. He doesn't need it. I know there was some lawsuit. Did that ever end? Does the site actually exist somewhere? So he does kind of clarify that he doesn't think Tim stole the money. He's just kind of questioning where the money ended up going. So I respect that. But there's been, like, this is 2 screenshots that I've saved. There has been so many tweets about Tim Pool, stuff similar to this from the Quatering, that have been deleted. And I just think that's very emotional behavior. And I'll be real with you. I think it's pretty soy boy behavior, man. It's pretty soy boyish. And like I said, that doesn't mean we need to cancel the Quatering, bring our pitchforks to the Quatering, go ratio his videos, nothing like that. Do not do any of that. That's stupid. Just be willing to accept, acknowledge, and also let him know that certain things that he's doing is dumb, and it makes him look embarrassing. It makes him look embarrassed. So if you don't know, Tim Pool did a video on his channel that was kind of apologizing to the Quatering a bit, kind of just trying to mend the differences that they had, because he saw the Project Veritas stuff that was happening. He saw the Sydney Watson versus the Blaze stuff that was happening, and he was like, okay, too much infighting. Let's just, squash this dumb beef and let's get back to actually fighting real battles. And here's what he said. The Quatering actually responded to his video with a stronger together. I am sorry, Timcast, which is fine. Let's squash the beef and move on. And Tim Pool responded with, together again this past week of insanity with Veritas and these Republicans getting shot. And we realize we have to stand together. I too am sorry, Jeremy. Let's not let them distract and disrupt us. All that, blah, blah, blah. Quatering responded with a handshake gif. And that's fine. all that's fine, right? But it just seems like the Quatering is like really emotional, especially when it comes to Twitter. And he feels the need to get Tim's validation. He feels the need to just simp for Tim so much. And I don't understand. It makes him look embarrassed. And I might get a lot of hate for this video. I don't know. I don't really care. This stuff has to be said. Tim Pool has declared he wants to retire from Timcast IRL. He shouldn't. A message of support. Hopefully Timcast sees this. I even said, bro, what are you doing, man? Because this isn't like, this was one of the last ones. This isn't the first time that he's just been simping for Tim when Tim Pool hasn't really mentioned his name much, man. Like, y'all aren't friends. He just said, let's squash the beef so we can focus on real stuff. Y'all aren't friends. As far as I know. Members only mode on Timcast? Effing genius. I don't understand why he's sucking up to Tim so much, dude. I don't understand it. Because, like, didn't he make a video? Well, I didn't watch the video. But I know he made a video on this members only mode stuff. And if they weren't friends, like, if this was 2 weeks ago, whenever Tim Pool versus the Quatering was happening, he would have been calling him out for going on members only mode in a negative way. But now since Tim Pool said, you know what, buddy, let's be friends again. Let's squash the beef. Now the Quatering feels the need to like suck up to Tim Pool. And he's like, members only mode is genius, man. But 2 weeks ago, he would have been like, Tim Pool is grifting off his audience. Tim Pool doesn't care about anything but the money. Members only mode on Timcast. That's, horrible behavior. All of this other stuff. We all know it would be true. And once again, don't need to end the Quatering's channel. Don't need to bring our pitchforks over there. It's just something dumb that he's doing. And I hope it stops. Should I shut down Timcast and retire? That was the poll. And the Quatering says, okay, Timmy made it clear now. This is just his daily videos, not the show. I actually think this is a good pivot. Make the show a little longer, push memberships, and stress way less. Just simping for the Quatering, or simping for Tim Pool. And now here, recently, he's back on his Timcast stuff. Here's him tweeting a screenshot of the article. Crack Timcast reporter Shane Cashman pulls Eliza Blue puff piece. And he also tweeted this one. It's your fault we got demolished by fans and blowback. You didn't understand our ultra high IQ take on things. Do you even Rick and Morty? Obviously making fun of this little message down here saying that the journalism style was misperceived by readers and we weren't smart enough to actually understand what Shane Cashman was going for on the Timcast articles. So he was obviously, making fun of Tim Pool, or making fun of Timcast at least. So now he's flip-flopped back from simping for Tim Pool and saying, please don't retire, members only mode is genius, all this other stuff. And now he's back to calling out Timcast for the stuff that they're doing with the Eliza Blue articles. It's just weird. It's just really weird behavior. Honestly, like I said, it's soy boy behavior. I hope that if he ends up seeing this or any of his fans see this, that he doesn't take this in a way where I'm like trying to start any kind of beef or anything like that. Like I said, dude, I have a lot of respect for the Quatering, especially the content that he makes. I want to make content on similar topics. So I hope that I hope that his fans and him are able to understand that I'm just saying that what he's doing right here is dumb. Like this isn't dumb. This is a logical tweet. Like it was stupid. The reason that they gave for removing these Eliza Blue articles. There's no doubt about it. But it's just the simping for Tim Pool. Like it just has to stop, dude. It's embarrassing. Like it makes you look. It's a bad look. There's no question about it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about the whole situation. What do you think about the Quatering simping for Tim Pool? Let me know what you think in the comments. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and all that good stuff. And I hope to see you on the next one.